Who could have ever dreamt 40 years down the road?
He was having problems singing, and then we got home and John, got off that little mini tour, and then John went and sought, seek medical help and told us about it, and we're a band of brothers and we're there for him. All that's 40 years of more, 45 years of friendship and love, It feels like forever and it's gonna be forever.
These fans, 40 years since the first album. I was wondering, when you first realized, it's 40 years, what was your feeling about it? Was it pride, shock, what was it?
All of the above. Pride and shock. Who could have ever dreamt 40 years down the road, and not just with a nostalgia package of some greatest hits, or remember when we're coming with a new album and we have a hit single and then we have this incredible retrospect. Unfathomable.
Yeah, growing up, the bands only stayed together 2 or 3 years at best. You never think getting old either, So all of a sudden, we get to actually enjoy it now and see it in retrospect.
It was a lot of fun and games, but it was a lot of hard work, and you were moving at the speed of light because you were doing it. It was the time to do it. Now looking back on that, you wouldn't change anything because that's what it needed to be done. But now it slows down a little bit where we can enjoy it.
Do you feel sometimes that time passed too fast?
I don't think it passed too fast, but I can't believe it's passed.
Yeah.
40 years in a blink of an eye. Watching the documentary, for instance, you're supposed to see your life flash before your eyes and then you die. We got to see it flash before our eyes and we're not dead, And so that even metaphorically speaking, we've got a smash hit single, Holy Christmas. And I know it's not the best song on the record, so it's going to be a hell of a year.
You said in the PR release, this record is a return to joy.
Yeah.
Turn up the volume, feel good Bon Jovi. And you also said it's been 10 years since you've been feeling that way. So what did it take for you to get back to this point, and how did you see him struggle with it?
If we got back to this point, whether we go back to the 2020 record, the last record, it was written during what ultimately became COVID, and therefore we couldn't promote it or tour on it. I was in this room when we thought the first iteration of that record was going to be done, to do something with Prince Harry for the song Unbroken that's on that record for the Invictus Games. And I'm watching television and the news comes on and it says this thing called COVID has just crossed Italy and it's heading to the UK. The lives of all of us here and everyone watching changed. Pulled the plug on the record, went home, eventually wrote more songs because of what was happening in the world. So that was not a joyous time. This House Is Not For Sale was a statement record. And we went back to the studio where we did our first album, but we also had, kind of this chip on our shoulder about it. So now you come through that, you come through the vocal injury, the surgery, where we're at now, looking on the 40th. It had to lead to joy. It had to. And the writing and recording was happy.
And how did you see it from the kind of outside when your bandmate and friend was struggling? When did you notice something was wrong maybe? Or did you notice at all?
He was having problems singing, and then we got home and John, got off that little mini tour, and then John went and sought, seek medical help and told us about it, and we're a band of brothers and we're there for him and for each other, and we support each other, and we lift each other up, and we are patient with each other, and all that's 40 years of more, 45 years of friendship and love,
We've been through a lot together.
Yeah.
I mean, you see members leave the band. Like Richie. There's a process that you need to go through with that, because all of a sudden, it's a void. And how do you fill it, and how do you get through it? So as a band, and we're right here, is a family, you work harder, and you manipulate, and our main thing is keep making music. And like going in the studio, we're better at it. It's the same process we've been doing for years, but you have to look at it differently, because it's a different time. You don't want to repeat, and you can't repeat your past. So you want to innovate yourself, you want to have fun, and like you said, you mentioned before, at this age we can actually appreciate more things, and people think that because you have the maturity, but you still get to be a kid to do what you love.
And there's certain things in life, like we have choices. We all have choices. When it comes to your health, like that situation, that's not your choice. That's just something that was brought upon you by health. And in that kind of instance, you know, that it wasn't a choice. It's just you got to go get it fixed. We're here for you.
Well, I gotta say, on the record, you sound amazing.
Yeah. I'm far along the road to recovery. The things that are in the documentary were shot 1 and 2 years ago, so I'm well down the road of recovery. I'm not there yet to announce, you know, a 50 or 100 show tour, but I'd say close to 90% at this point.
And you just spoke about the band of brothers and being friends. This album title, Forever, is that also about you guys basically being together forever? And at this point,
At this point, we really are, aren't we?
Yeah, it feels like forever, and it's going to be forever.
I mean,
So it's not so much your age, it's just, I think all artists, Picasso, every musician, writers, they'll write, they'll make music, they'll act until they can't act anymore. So they run out of the script or music or paint, you know.
I mean, obviously, this is not just a normal job. However, it is your job. What do you like most about it? What do you like least? At least don't say interviews.
Yeah.
I like playing music. I like playing in front of people. I like recording music. I don't like hotels. I don't like traveling and watching the day go by, which to me is like, you know, time becomes more precious the older you get. You start counting Christmases. How many grand left? You know? And so that, I think that's the best and the worst for me.
Yeah, I mean, the best is our life. You know what I mean? It's pretty amazing. We're very, very blessed. We're very blessed people for setting out to do what we wanted to do a long time ago and actually doing it and making it and achieving every dream that you couldn't even dream up. You know, and sorry to say, but yeah, the interviews are definitely.
I hope this was not too.
No, it's not
No.
too bad. No, I'm
Just kidding.
Hey, babies.
I just had a
3 and a 7-month-old.
7 weeks old.
Wow.
It's beautiful, actually.
Yes, it is.
But so I was just telling him, if at any point I yawn, please don't take it personal. It's just because
Is the first one a boy too?
that's a girl. That's Emma.
Love that. My experience was the same, and your son's name is?
Anton.
So Anton's going to learn to walk and talk faster because of Emma.
Exactly. That's what people tell me.
And then he's also going to be her personal servant.
Do you think so?
I know
This
so.
haven't happened with you.
Trust me, I am the ghost of Christmas future.
Yeah.
When he is waiting on her hand and foot, you'll say, John told me that. Yeah, because she knows how to own him.
Manipulated.
How far are you apart?
20 months, I think.
Okay.
So it's around the same kind of thing. Yeah.
Philip,
yeah.
nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Very good. Except for not enough sleep. I was just.
Oh, welcome to the club. I am a kid.
It's great. Congratulations.
Well, it's obviously an exciting year for Bon Jovi.